Hey guys, if you are new here, my name is Faith. Thank you for joining me. I have tons of cleaning motivation for you coming right now. I have a grocery haul and I need to restock my snack drawer for my kid, my freezer, and my fridge. And also I need to clean my disaster house like always. And now that it's spring and the snow is melting, I got a little ant problem in my kitchen. So that's fun to deal with. Hooray! So I will be starting off the video cleaning my kitchen because I'm trying to deal with this ant problem. So now after every single meal, I need to diligently clean up. If there is one crumb left on my floor, there's going to be a colony of ants around this table and around these chairs. So with all that said, let's get into it. I hope that we can enjoy this cleaning time together, and I really hope that we both get a lot done. It is always my goal with these videos that I walk away feeling productive and motivated and happy. And I would like that for you too, to walk away feeling accomplished, like we got something done together. And my other goal is to glorify the Most High God through Jesus Christ, who is my Savior, because he was like, hey, guess what? You're not really doing that very well. And I was like, yeah, I know I'm distracted and stuff. And then he was like, yeah, so why don't you stop making YouTube videos? And I was like, oh, no. But then I did stop for a while, and it was an idol, and I had to put it down because God hates idolatry. And so I end up testifying often in my voiceovers of my cleaning videos about the amazing things that is happening in the spirit realm and what God is doing in my life as a Christian. So yeah, there's that too. Okay, so I'm over here cleaning my kitchen. My kid's at home from school today, and she's running around watching Curious George, doing all that. And she comes in the kitchen, and she's hungry. So you're going to see me teach my child how to make cinnamon rolls, like pretty much after I wipe off this counter. They're just a really easy one from the can. My child is 3 years old. And so, sometimes when you're in the kitchen, you want to start with some easy projects. And this is one of those easy baking projects that she can help me with. And it did not make that much of a mess. I'm still working on the kitchen, wiping off all the flat surfaces. So the stove looks good. Now I'm going to do this little counter section and then make sure the microwave's clean. After the kitchen, I'm going to move into the living room where, since my child's been home all day, I have a giant mess. She took out all the coin rollers for change and she just scattered them everywhere. And still to this day, I'm finding them around my house. They're like coming out of cracks and crevices that like, where does this crevice even exist? Like I check under the couch cushions, but then I find more of them in the couch. How is this even possible? So I'm going to start with picking up that, and then I'm going to tidy up the rest of the space. Kind of like a speed clean challenge for myself so that I can get through it fast, because I do sometimes end up spending all day cleaning, which is like crazy ridiculous. Do you have other stuff to do besides cleaning? Okay, so now I'm in my bedroom folding all of the clean laundry. My daughter is asleep on my bed as I'm doing this, and I just wanted to say it's amazing that I got this much cleaning done with my child at home, because that does not usually happen. But I had all these chores to do, and doing laundry means that we're going to be home for 2 hours, and I like to set aside laundry time to do other household chores at the same time. I'm going to put all these clothes away, and then I'm going to dust my blinds, and then my daughter wakes up, and I have to stop filming and stop doing chores and carry on my regular life, aside from making YouTube videos. And then we're going to move on to the next day, which starts off with a grocery haul where it's the first of the month. So I purchased meat because I like to only do that once a month because it's buy one, get one free at my local grocery store. And so I'm going to have to put away my raw chicken. I'm going to have to package that up into the freezer, and you'll see my groceries and everything else. Okay, so as you just saw, I put that chicken in my freezer bags. I got the air out, I rolled them up, and I put them in the freezer. I put a couple of chicken breasts in the crock pot, and then I used a garlic parmesan sauce. I think the brand is Sweet Baby Ray's. And I dumped that into the crock pot so I could start dinner. Now I am unloading the rest of my groceries, and I'm going to put this stuff away. All right, I did it. I am still reorganizing my freezer and trying to make everything fit because I just did a bunch of freezer meals. And so my freezer is pretty full already, but I went grocery shopping and I need to make this stuff fit in here. So I reorganized this. I reorganized the fridge. I got all the groceries put away at this point. And now I have to take care of some scraggly leftovers of shopping. That's all this other stuff, paper products, my laundry basket that goes in my car, which if you have the ability, I would highly recommend keeping a laundry basket in your car so that you can use it to carry things in and out, because I can put 3 bags of groceries in it at a time, and even though it's heavier, it's pretty great to be able to do that. So now I'm going to be putting this stuff away and cleaning up some of my living room.
You melt the ice behind my stone cold eyes. I turn to ashes, but only just sometimes. Inhale your smoke, but you still act surprised. It's not my fault when we end up capsized. You call me crazy now, but you don't understand. I'm calling out to you. Can you hear a thing? 'Cause you lit the match that ignites the flame. I'm the TNT, but you're the spark to blame. And it's fire, burning holes inside my brain. Feel the fire, keep the melters down again. Now it's pouring through my veins, but I said you're the spark to blame. And it's fire, burning holes inside my brain. Some days with you is paradise, but now you spin me in a web with all your lies. Want you to feel the way I feel inside. I'm reaching out for help, you got me in a riptide. You call me crazy now, but you don't understand. I'm calling out to you. Can you hear a thing? 'Cause you lit the match that ignites the flame. I'm the TNT, but you're the spark to blame. And it's fire, burning holes inside my brain. Feel the fire, keep the melters down again. Now it's pouring through my veins, but I said you're the spark to blame. And it's fire, burning holes inside my brain.
I just got back inside from taking that chair out to the dumpster, and now I'm thinking about, am I going to keep all of these like bolts and screws and stuff that came out of that chair? And the answer is no. So I'm going to sweep up everything and clean up the mess I made. That was like a leather chair, and the previous owner had a cat that scratched it, and so I was getting leather flakes all over my entire floor, and it was getting tracked onto stuff and stuck onto a blanket, and I think it was just time for it to go. The turning point was my mom came over and she literally said, "Faith, get rid of that chair." And I was like, I think you're right. I will do that. And so that's why I'm getting rid of it. I did keep the stool though, so I could have extra seating and also a footrest, because my coffee table with the drawers in it is too high. And you'll see right now, I'm moving it back. It's this one. See the legs on it? I have a plastic bin that I keep my kids' toys in case she wants to play in the living room underneath that, which I just put back. And now I'm like, what am I going to do with this like chest? Like I kind of want that as like another seat, but it doesn't fit well in that area. So moving on to my kitchen, I'm going to real quick put away my dishes that are clean and dry. And then I'm going to start making some buffalo chicken taquitos. It's one of my favorite things to eat. And you can bake them or you can fry them. And you can also put them in the freezer and have them for freezer meals for later. It's a really great thing to meal prep. Also, you can change your macros. If you want low carb tortillas, go for low carb. Or if you want to bulk it up with more protein, add more chicken, add more cheese. Use low fat instead of high fat. Or like whatever. I'm just saying it's easy. You can change it and they're so delicious. Okay, this is the last day of this video, and this is before my kid goes to school. I am bulk making some peanut butter jelly sandwiches because I do not have to wash this peanut butter knife like 2 times a day. So since I have the ingredients and the time, I'm just making extra sandwiches right now. But they're going to be folded in half, and then 2 sandwich halves are going to go in her lunchbox. And the rest of them I'm going to put right into these little square snack baggies, which really are snack baggies. They're not sandwich baggies, but they do fit these sandwiches. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. So, other than the meal prepping sandwiches, this is my regular morning routine. You'll see what I pack my toddler for lunch for a full day at preschool. And you'll see me make sure I have all her snow gear, backpack stuff, water bottle, not forgetting anything. We could go through a little checklist. And I'm going to make myself a coffee as well. I am going to send my kid to school with a lot of food because her school said she is not very interested in the lunches and snacks that they provide. She's eating most of her lunch at her first mealtime, and please can I send her with more snacks? So now I'm going to load up my kid with a bunch of food. Inside of her lunchbox is 2 folded in half peanut butter jelly sandwiches, carrot sticks. I'm putting seaweed into this other compartment, and the middle has hummus, which I am never ever doing that again because that was such a pain in the butt to clean. This is going to go into a gallon size Ziploc bag, and on top of her lunchbox is going to go Cheetos, animal crackers, peanut butter jelly, and I am going to put a Gatorade on the side inside of that bag. There has already been many a mess saved inside of that gallon-sized Ziploc bag. So when they come back, I can wash them, but sometimes the plastic tears apart from the blue strip, and in that case, I will throw it away. She does have another lunchbox, but it has a broken zipper. It's not broken, it gets stuck all the time. And the other problem is that it's not gonna hold that much food as much as I pack. It's enough to fit her lunchbox and then a couple ice packs and maybe a spoon on the side. But I found that the gallon Ziploc size bag is 1,000 times easier. And when the lunchbox is sticky, it's always inside that plastic bag, so it's just the easiest to clean up. So right here, I'm getting everything together for school, right? I have the Spider-Man backpack. I'm checking for her boots because she needs at least 2 pairs of shoes. That canvas bag has all the snow gear in it. And we also are going to need some rain gear too. But I'm going to go in the kitchen. I'm going to start picking up some of the stuff before we got to go. I'm going to put the seaweed also in these little plastic bags, these snack bags, for her snacks for the next 2 days. And I'm making myself a coffee. And that's going to be it for this video. I got a super lot of stuff done over 3 days. That was insane, especially since I had my child at home because there was a surprise school cancellation that I was surprised by. Everyone else knew. It was right on my fridge in writing. No school for preschool, just everybody else. And I didn't see that until I got home and I read the sign. Surprise! So yeah, I hope this video truly motivates you. I hope you got a lot done with me. I hope it was fun and upbeat and enjoyable, and that we both walk away feeling motivated and accomplished and in a good mood, like we can conquer whatever task we have next or whatever relaxing we have next. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm actually gonna have therapy soon, so that's gonna be great. And God bless you. See you next time. Bye.